I guess you could say a second person that's like family that's in the building. I got my dog Mike Styles that's in the building.
Hey, how you doing, Capo?
What's going on, man? You good?
This is my man right
most
here.
Most definitely.
Yeah.
Of course, I know you. For the people that don't know you, could you please just let them know a little bit about yourself as far as what you do?
Okay. Well, my name is Mike Styles. I've been in this business for about 17 and a half years. I'm a casting director. I'm a casting agent. I book celebrities across the country. I'm a film director as well as a producer. And I put people in Spider-Man, Transformers, State of Play, Lottery Ticket, Before I Self-Destruct, Power, Empire, Being Mary Jane. So many movies, so many TV shows. And I'm still casting now. So
right.
it's an ongoing business. I'm the person I discovered Lola Monroe, Angel O Love, got assigned to Wiz Khalifa. I'm the person that got Dre on the Basketball Wives. I got Brooke Belly on the Basketball Wives and Kat on the Bad Girls Club and
right.
Just Right on Love of Ray J. And I'm very close to 50. Like, he's my man. Like, so it's a lot of stuff I do, man.
Right.
Yeah.
Hold on. I just gotta let y'all know, man, because it's a small world. And like I said, of course, everybody don't know me. Of course, as far as my background, they just see me in the clubs.
Yeah, it's a small
Mike is, of course, like best friends with my uncle, which, of course, my uncle's been in the game over 30 years. Yeah. As far as, of course, what he does, where my uncle does the same situations. Celebrity photographer, production, studios. A lot of y'all that was probably about 13 years ago. I was doing this, or affiliated with it, of course, through my uncle. So, all the celebrities that y'all booking, different things like that has been done already. Yeah. It's just a repetitive situation.
Yeah. Shout out to Leo Marshall too, man.
Shout out to my uncle, man.
He's official.
Most definitely. But didn't know, because y'all didn't know, I'm an ambassador of Touch Magazine of the Southern region. But we was at a shoot at my uncle's studio.
With Jessica Dime.
Shooting for Jessica Dime.
Right.
You were there.
Yeah.
Seen my uncle, you like, oh, that's my man. Hey, that's my man, Mike. Hey. Anytime I was in DC, got me hotels, clubs, it doesn't matter, he got me. So like I said, so I didn't know what time it was. You talking about 15.
It don't matter what country we was in too, because we traveled different cities in different countries, and if I knew Leo was there, Leo was covered. Like right. he was good. He didn't have to worry about nothing.
And as well as for artists.
Yeah. I work with a lot of artists.
Director.
Yeah, I direct music videos and films and movies, TV shows.
Anything as far as artists need, from Lamborghinis, helicopters, mansions.
Yeah, I could get all that to put in your video.
Everything.
Light it up, make it beautiful. I could put the best girls you could ever imagine in your video.
Best in the city.
The best. Like
when he's saying the best, he's not saying as far as what you see as far as urban models. Like
I'm talking about that thing.
The mind frame, of course, what people see, they just the girls, big boys, urban.
Yeah, all the videos that y'all watch on TV, when y'all see Kanye video, y'all see Jay's or like 50 used to just call, or like anybody's like video, I'm most likely the person that I'm booking the girls for that. I'm the one that's getting them, because I have a whole company called Official Glam Girls, and that company was built a long time ago, and it is basically set just to book some of those type of people. And it started because I was working really on the more fashion end of it, and I had more like America's Top Model girls, and then I started getting those vixen girls who kept asking, could I be a part of this? And I was like, it don't match. So I started, trying to figure out what can I do with them, and I started putting them in videos. This is back when Melissa Ford was starting out, so right. This ain't, you gotta know, this is a long time ago. This ain't no new thing. Like, so I was with Director X and Hype Williams and Benny Boom and Chris Robinson, and I was booking all of their people, and so I was just giving them all them type of girls, So I've worked with a lot of them. I worked with Coco and Buffy, and I worked with Rosa Acosta. I worked with Amber Rose. I work with all of them. We all know each other. Like, we've traveled, we've done a lot of stuff.
Exactly. So as far as you being in the game and of course established how you are, how long did it take, and what was it easy? Like I said, a lot of people just think it's easy. You don't put in no work. It just happened overnight.
No, it's work. Like, everything I've done, I put back into myself. I always tell people this because I deal with brand talent. I help talent with their branding aspect
so
of their life.
Talent development.
Of course, yeah. Because it's as I've done this, it started to graduate in it. I just learned a lot. You know, I spent a lot of time. Like it started out with photography. I was shooting for, you know, when I first started shooting, the first thing I did, I shot one thing, and then I remember somebody paid me, and I said, "You're gonna pay me to shoot?" So when I got the check, the money, I was like, "Oh, I'm not doing this like everybody else." So I was already in the business aspect. I was in the business industry for like many years before this industry. So I've already had a business mindset. So I was like, oh, I took it straight from there. I'm a New Yorker, but I was in DC when I started this. And I started shooting for Black Men's Magazine, and then I started shooting for Smooth Magazine. Then I started shooting for XXL and King. And
all these magazines that you're hearing are top upper echelon magazines.
Yeah, I was doing all of that first. And then because I was doing that, I knew what all the castings were. Like I was able to say, oh, you know what? BET's doing Rip the Runway. What's the name? MTV's doing MTV Spling Bling. And I just knew what stuff was because I just was around it. And so I was just sending people out. I was like, a guy would ask me, Mike, you know, can you tell me about a book? And I said, yeah, go down there and just tell them my name and just talk to them. I wasn't nobody's agent, none of that. And then they would get booked and it was like, oh, Mike, I want you to be my agent, my manager. I was like, I don't really want to do that. You know what I'm saying? But I had so many people like that I started to take a small group and I was just putting them out there. And then they would meet people in other cities. And then they was like, how do you get this job? They said, oh, I got it through Mike Styles. It was like, oh, can I get his number? And they're like, so they would call me from another city. Then I started realizing it was expanding. So I ended up saying I have to come up with some kind of company or agency related to it. And I started with that, and it was mostly fashion. Then it just expanded into Official Glam Girls, and then I had all the vixens, and then it expanded into celebrities because I started meeting a lot of celebs. Like 50 became my friend, and then I met like Pharrell, and I started meeting all of them. You know what I'm saying? So I was like getting close to them. So now I'm getting tight with them. I'm getting tight with the directors. So I created a company called Mike Style Celeb Booking. I said, well, I could book them too. You know, I just created a team around that. It's just different, but I just come up with that, and I started booking them, and then and everybody said, Mike, do your thing. So that's when I decided to come up with the Mike Styles.co, which was my film production, photography production, casting company, and we build sites and we do development and it just blew up, you know. So I've been doing it for a long time.
Most definitely.
I love this stuff.
Some official resume.
Yeah, I love this stuff. Real talk.
Man, you gotta do what you love to do.
Yeah,
and that's what you're gonna invest your time. Like I said, a lot of people try to invest in other things and realistically and not invest in themselves.
Nah, you gotta put back in yourself. There's no way around it because nobody's gonna do it better than you. Nobody's gonna be invested into what you want to do more than yourself. The goal is to make sure you get where you need to go. You push as hard as you can, and you get the right people around you. You connect. There's connections in every city. Don't make your stuff local. I never did start this thing local. The first thing I was thinking was another city. I could go to anywhere and literally work. Like, I don't have to live here. I don't have to live in New York. I can live where I want and do what I want. So it's only because, the internet is power. So that adds to your being able to have expansion or do things. But you got to look at your thing that way. You know what I'm saying? And you make people pay attention to you. So eventually,
So, as far as you being a director, I mean, do you as far as direct movies or just particularly videos or photo shoots?
It's movies, it's music videos. I direct commercials. I directed a Nike commercial this past weekend in New York. I mean, in DC. I had a basketball player. They wanted us to do a Nike commercial. I gave up the concept. I had this thing where I wanted to have one guy on the court. And he's sweating, and he walked down the middle, and he got the ball, and he's thinking about his career. And then we wrote it out, and then I had him like dribbling down the court, and then I had him dunk, and then I just had it in slow motion, 60 frames, and so they just came out dope.
Right.
I did that, and then we it worked. So it's movies, it's commercials, it's music videos, it's ad campaigns, all different stuff.
As far as you being an agent, do you only work for people that are already set at in their career?
No. Nah, I work with all different kind of people, all different levels, because I always think that there's always somebody sitting in the house. She's 18 years old, and she's thinking, oh, he's 18. He's thinking like, damn, I can't wait till I turn 18, like I could actually do that. And that person may be super hot. And I tell a celeb person, don't think that you hot all day because this person right here is this hungry. He waiting or she's waiting to get your position anytime. So I always think that there's always a hot person. So I give all people a chance.
Right.
You know, because you never know. You know what I'm saying? All those people that I'm named, I started them out. So I remember when they first started, they had the same ambitions, and look what they did. You know what I'm saying? So I'm happy about that. I like taking new people on. You just got to work with me. You know what I'm saying? I get busy. You know what I'm saying?
But of course, it's quality.
Yeah, quality. You know, the things I tell people, you got to be humble. You gotta find the right teams because there's a lot of different kind of people out here doing different stuff and telling people different things. You check people's track record. All you gotta do is go online and look at everything that they've done because they gotta have some kind of track record. It's going to show you what they did. It's somewhere out there.
A lot of people don't even do their research.
Yeah, like if you look at the credits, you go look in the credits and Power and all that. You'll see my name up there. You go look at different stuff. That's how you know what's going on. If a person's telling you the real deal.
You got a question?
Oh no. Go ahead, Diane. What's up?
Yes, I do have a question.
Yes.
What's wrong?
Diamond met me with Gorilla situation. She wants me to work with her. I get a lot of people that come at me, you know what I'm saying? And it's a huge long list. So people have to really send me messages. I gotta get emails. You gotta call me because I'll try to remember, but I got a lot of people that's trying to get at me. So, but she's dope. You know what I'm saying? She's dope. So I know we're gonna get it in. You know, it's just that you gotta stay consistent with me because I get a lot of calls, man. It's nuts, man. I get a lot of emails and text messages all day long.
Already know.
It's nuts, man.
So where can everybody find you at on social media? Any artists or models? Anybody that's trying to reach you or get in contact with you?
You can find me. My social media is quite easy. It's Mike Styles Agent. I like to put things consistent because I do deal with brands. So it's Mike Styles Agent on my Instagram, on my Twitter, my Facebook. My websites for me directly is MikeStyles.co if you're into my film production, photography, or my casting aspect, and you're dealing with your talent brand. And then there's Official Glam Girls if you're that type of model that is curvy, not your traditional type, and you want to break into this thing the right way, then you contact us on officialglamgirls.com, and there's an application online. You can fill it out, and then there's Mike Styles Celeb Booking. That's if you got those venues, you got those spots, you got those concert places where you want to book that type of celeb. We could get any celeb. I'm actually trying to get certain celebs now for like 2 different gigs. One in Houston for Super Bowl and another one for another. I'm just doing it as we speak, like before I got here. So thing about it, I have all the elements. Is just get in touch with me. You can call. You can even call. I take calls and text messages. 646-801-4437. That's the office number.
Most definitely, man. So, yeah. What about on Instagram? Social media.
On my social media, it's Mike Styles Agent. Mm-hmm. That's the best one. You send me a message there, my DMs and all that. I have another social media, which is Mike Styles Celeb Booking and Official Glam Girls.
That's what's up, man. My dog Mike Styles in the building, man. Celebrity, every damn thing. If y'all don't know, man, it's very plugged in. Been in the industry for a long time. So if you need anything from artists, models, booking, movies, production, director, whatever, this is my guy to get at. Of course, we about to be putting some things in motion.
Oh yeah, we're gonna be doing some stuff. Yeah.
So like I said, man, appreciate you for coming through.
Yeah, man, I appreciate you even telling me to come for this interview.
Most definitely.
A lot of people don't know some of the stuff I do.
Most definitely, family.
Oh, it's awesome. I appreciate everybody here too.
Oh yeah, for sure.
I want to see everybody get their thing off.
Oh yeah, most definitely. Shout out to Zone One Gotti.
Yeah.
In the building, my dog.
Yeah.
You already know Dunk in the building.
Shout out.
And like I said, man, we'll be right back. We got more special guests that's in the building. Your dog Cop on the Same on the Be Live Show, LiveHipHopDaily. My dog, Mike Styles, as it is on Instagram, Mike Styles. Follow him, ASAP. We'll be right back that way.
All right.